Hey boys, welcome back to some more Beer Pro. Taking on the Seagulls in the second finals match. This is the game to get into the grand final, which would be nice. Starting the season off with some silverware, with some success. As the Seagulls, they're a good side. Kieran Foran, Cherry Evans, and Inglis. I mean, they kept their halves pairing over all these seasons. They still got a pretty decent side, and then you got throw in Inglis. So it's a tough team to come up against, I gotta say. And I talk about it a lot. I talk about the Panthers 9's jerseys being pretty sick, but the Seagulls, they're pretty awesome as well. Honestly, I don't know, they got this sort of beach look to them. I don't know if they're going for that, but they look pretty cool. But it's gonna be a good start to the game. A 40-20 actually. I think Isaac John is playing in the halves. He has absolutely nailed a 40-20, and off the tap, we get a nice inside pass onto the number 9 there, and then Yayo, he is in try-scoring form. I don't know, that must be like his fourth, maybe third or fourth try of the 9's tournament. He is racking the tries up, honestly, as we take the early lead, which is always nice to do in these games. I mean, it's tough, the 9's. You can get on a bit of a roll, or the opposition can get on the same sort of momentum as well. So you got to be careful. As a nice play to this blind side here, I think it's Seguiaro out there on the wing. It's actually not too bad. I mean, a lot of times the forwards find themselves out there, but Seguiaro, he's pretty quick. Like, he's probably as quick as a back, so having him out on the wing occasionally is not the worst thing in the world. But unfortunately, it's going to be Chase Blair, and that means Seguiaro is not going to catch him. I thought he was going to round him up, but unfortunately Chase Blair streaks away, and it was just one of those times where they just put that little bit of a shimmy, bit of a move on you, and there's sort of like no counter to it. You sort of have to attack them, I guess. I'm not sure. Like, when they just do that sort of a swerve away, it always gets you off guard because it happens so rarely. It's nice when it does, but yeah, it does make me pay. Kieran Foran's the goal kicker, does miss a kick. I don't know why Cherry Evans isn't kicking, but Foran takes a punt as we look for a 40-20 ourselves, and we've nailed it, I think, pretty perfectly. That's like a 40-10. Honestly, that's a good kick. It was close to it was close, you know, touching the edge there of going out in the full, but pretty much deja vu. 40-20 leads to a try, and to be expected, really. Getting a 40-20, getting a 20-meter tap in 9's, you know, a full set inside the 20-meter line, you'd want to get points. If you don't walk away with points after that, then there's something wrong with the attack, I would say. As almost half-time, should be the last play of the game, and we actually try to slot a field goal. It's actually pretty close. I think it hits the goal post there. It was not a bad effort. It was a bit of a rush of blood, but I mean, it wasn't the worst attempt. Wouldn't have really helped us in the game too much, but it would have looked nice. As we put a big hit on the winger who broke through there, and a nice kick. I thought it was going to hold up. It was so close to be pinpoint accuracy. Just trickles over the dead ball line. So a bit of luck for us, I gotta say. You know, we weren't really covering the kick, but that's a nice, not the greatest offload, but it flops out the back, and Inglis there wraps us up. One of those games where we can't really expect to make too many line breaks to score tries, because Inglis is just a beast at the back. He's quick. Pretty much you can't break his tackles, which makes sense. But nice play here, back on the inside, gets it to the winger, gets it back to Seguiaro. Looking a little dangerous, but the Seagulls actually cover up pretty nicely there as we skip in and away, looking to find the winger. Unfortunately, though, we went into the closest man. I was trying to get out to the winger to set him away to the corner, but not to be. But a nice kick going downfield, but Inglis is backing up. He has thrown it straight to us, though. He had us beat, but we sort of double bluffed him, and he's thrown it straight to us. So a good opportunity here. I don't know who that was. I think it was Isaac John. Should have just gone himself. Unselfishly passes it, which doesn't result in a try, as the Seagulls race up, put the pressure on, shut me down before I could really do anything. As an offload comes out, we swoop on it. Could have gone ourselves, but we pass back to Seguiaro, who gets it away to Ben Hunt to score another try. Nice work by Yayo, I think it is again. Gets the offload away to start the trend. And pretty much offloads in this game mode are just killers, really. If you can get a couple of tacklers in and then offload the ball. It's pretty much game, set, and match. You just have to get it out wide, and there should be open spaces. As the Seagulls, trying to attack, throw a bit of a silly intercept pass, and on the blind side, we should have been going in for a try, but we passed it back to Seguiaro. Very silly play by our player. But it's not going to matter too much. Well, it could have. I don't know what I was trying to do there. But we're going to send Yayo for his second try. We just, like I said, the start, he's scoring so many tries. We probably should have just gone ourselves, but I was anticipating the Seagulls player racing up and shutting me down, but he sort of held off, and we got it away. But Yayo did enough to barge his way over, and that's 25-4. So the game started off pretty tight, but we sort of raced away and put a bit of a commanding lead in this semi-final. I think is this a semi-final? It must be the semi-final, I think. As we look to attack just before the full-time siren, gets it back to me, gets it back again. The passes are just sticking. It's like clockwork. Honestly, we should gain a lot of momentum out of this 9's tournament, because the team has actually played really good. I mean, it could be totally different when the season rolls around, but like, I don't know, the boys are playing pretty solidly. As last play here puts up the bomb, and we are going to get the bat back, but unfortunately straight to the Seagulls player, and we are going to make the tackle. We're trying to make sure he didn't race away and score a bit of an annoying try, but that is a nice solid win, 25-4. We're moving on to the grand final, which is nice. I don't know who we're going to be playing, but I think we're the favorites, honestly. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.